Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Conquering with Praise. My name is Praise. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the notification bell because I'll be posting 2 or more videos every single week. Now, let's get down to business. This is an appreciation video to the friend that I mentioned on my previous video of toxic friend, the friend who has always been there but I wasn't there for her. This is an appreciation video for her because through it all she still stands by me, even though sometimes I wasn't a best friend that she needed. I was a bad friend at some point. At some point, I cut communication because I was angry with her, but she always came back. We didn't need a third party to fix our issues. Diary of a good friend. I met her in 2006. Sorry, 2006. I still remember it was our first day in high school and we all didn't know anyone there. So I remember I had this one friend who I knew from back home and I was walking with her because I didn't know anyone and she didn't know anyone as well. But then as time went by, she met her best friend and I had to find my own. I had this guy who was my friend, so I started walking with him, and when I was walking with him, she would tag along. And I didn't understand her at first because I was like, what's this girl doing? Why is she always following me? But I'm glad she did because I really appreciate being her friend. I really appreciate having her in my life. A lot of things I wouldn't have gone past them well if it wasn't for her. A lot of things would have destroyed me if it wasn't for her. One thing about my friend is every time I'm going through anything in life, whenever I call her, always I video call her when I'm down because I know she will see and she will tell me that she will fast and pray for me. She'll tell me that, no, you don't have to tell me what you're going through. I'll just pray for you in general and God will do the rest. You know, when you're still young, you don't appreciate those kind of friends because you're like, she's so lame. But as I grew up, I understood that she's not lame. She's a good friend. She is 24 days older than me, and that makes her happy. The fact that she's older than me by 24 days. She calls herself my big sister, and I'm like, you were only 24 days when I was born. So how do you how do you say you're my big sister? But I really love having her in my life, and I really appreciate her. When I lost my dad, she used to send me scriptures daily. She used to call me to check up on me. She couldn't make it to the funeral, but she was there in spirit. I know she was there. I know she was praying for me because that's how my friend is. When I contracted COVID beginning of this year, she told me that no COVID will kill you. And I'm like, I love your faith. I love it because she told me that she will never get COVID. And she still hasn't. She told me that she believes in a God that will protect her. I was like, I also believe in God. She's like, I know, but I'm making an affirmation that I will not have COVID. I was like, okay. And then she hasn't. I remember we failed grade 8 together. We passed grade 9. And then we went to grade 10 and we failed together again. And we failed the second time and she left. She left to another school. So when she left to another school, I thought our friendship was over because I also went to another school because we stay like a very far from each other. We only saw each other on Sundays. If she manages to make it to church on time, we would see each other on Sundays at church. But she kept the communication. I remember she passed grade 10 at the new school and I failed. And she went to grade 11. And she used to tell me that, don't worry, you're going to make it. You will pass. Don't worry, we're going to be something. We're going to be successful. And it was the time where I've given hope. But she kept me going. She went to matric and I was in grade 11. I passed. So when she left to Pretoria because she had to rewrite some of her subjects and she wasn't going back to that school anymore because she wasn't feeling fine. So I went to matric with her again and then we both passed. When I came to Gauteng, I told myself that I have to see her. But I didn't. We couldn't make time. But we used to speak to each other a lot. Until I saw her again in 2019. And 2019. Since 2014. I saw her after the 5 years. From 2014 to 2019, yeah, I think it's 5 years. I saw her after 5 years and I really had missed my friend. And it wasn't even weird meeting her, seeing her again after so many years. I remember she even tried to mend the relationship between me and the toxic friend. That Sunday, the Sunday that I saw her in 2019, the toxic friend was there at church and she was acting all snacks towards me. So I was like, I don't need this. I'm at church. So I focused on being at church. So when she saw that, after church, she was like, you guys have been friends for so long. Please don't let your friendship die. And I was like, okay. Fine. To show that she's not a jealous friend, she knew that I loved that one the most, but still didn't rejoice at the end of her friendship, but she tried to mend things. And then after that, that's where the toxic friend acted up on my birthday, and I was like, oh, okay, she doesn't need me back in her life. And she was there to say, it's okay. If she comes back, she comes back. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But you still have me. And that's when I saw that I don't only have a friend in her, but a sister who loves me with all her heart. And I appreciate her. Appreciate your loved ones when they're still around, because you don't know when they will be gone. So I appreciate my friend a lot. That's it for now. Bye.